Doctor confesses he was asked to lie about COVID-19 death. Not a conspiracy theory or even hearsay, but a confession, a televised confession of a medical doctor admitted to be forced to lie about COVID-19 death. Dr. Scott Jensen says he was served with a document that forced him to write on the death certificate of an 86-year-old who had died of pneumonia that the patient was a COVID-19 death because the patient had come into contact with COVID-19 positive person, even though the patient tested positive for COVID-19. When asked why he thinks he was forced to lie, Dr. Jensen blatantly said, "Well, fear is effective in controlling people." In order, Dr. Jensen is saying the COVID-19 numbers are manipulated to drive fear in people and then control their interest using that fear. It is also interesting that whenever the SARS reports COVID-19 deaths, they are careful to say COVID-19 related deaths. In other words, these are people who did not necessarily die of COVID-19 but died with the virus. Suppose you are diagnosed with TB or pneumonia and are already in a very critical condition on the brink of death. Then you catch COVID-19. Should you die? You should be classified as a COVID-19 death, even though COVID-19 wasn't the cause of your death. Dr. Scott Jensen is a physician and senator in the United States. He made the confession on Fox News. Below, one of the US top news networks. Since the US is currently the hardest hit by COVID-19, Dr. Jensen's confession is critical in dismantling the fear mongering that the media has been advancing. Thank you for listening to this news. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised this is coming up now. Understand? I'm not surprised because I've been saying it from the beginning, from the onset, that we have been lying. We have been lying and we have been deceiving ourselves. Okay? We have been lying. The government have been lying to the people in order to plant in more fear about this virus into people in order to make more money for themselves. The money they get from international organization and international country is very enticing. That is why the NDDC have no choice than to liaise with the governors of different states to cooperate with them to be recording wrong cases even when there is none. You see, and I only pity these state governors that has been called to compromise with them, because they will be disappointed. They will be disappointed in the sense that Nigeria as a country is not a country that you can go into illegal deal with. Nigeria is not a country that you can trust when it comes to illegal deals. They will catch you in, they will draw you in, and after drawing you in, when they get rid of you, they will dispose you like a trash. So it's a country you don't dare or try to 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 uh to maintain, to compete with. Nigerian can never be trusted. So I'm not surprised this is coming up now. So it's a normal thing. How many cases have they recorded in Lagos that are not truly COVID-19 cases? All of these things are known. You know, this country is so corrupt that even the citizens themselves are very, very corrupt. The country is corrupt and the citizens are corrupt. That is why I will not forget the person of Yahaya Bello. I will keep talking about him because he made me proud. He made me proud and he made me believe so many things. You know, for coming out boldly and expose this country concerning this COVID-19 case. Is it only Yahaya Bello? What about the Dokbesi? Dokbesi equally did the same. He spoke against them. He said it that it's not true, that this case is just what they are detecting in people is just malaria, that we should not believe them, that we must not accept their results. They are only deceiving us. You know, they are only deceiving us. And that is Nigerian for you. So many things, in fact, a lot has happened. So many people have lost their life in cause of this fear, because of fear of this COVID-19. So many people have lost their lives. Nigerians keep planting fear into people just because of the money they want to make. You can see how greedy this country can be. You can see this country doesn't want to know what you're passing through or what is going on. They are only after their purse and what they are going to get in return. And it's paining me so much. It's paining me so much that despite all that has happened, Nigerians are still being deceived with lies. See the level of our economy now. The economy is totally in a mess. The economy has approached recession just because of this lie. You know, one thing this country doesn't know that NDC is doing to them is that they don't know that NDC is destroying their administration by making them to participate in these many lies. Yeah, they don't know. They think they are making money. They are spoiling their records and their administration. Believe you me. And they will not get away with it because all eyes are watching. All eyes are watching. Nigeria will never change. So, my viewers, I want to tell you that Nigeria as a country has taken it upon itself to promote lies, to promote deceit in order to make more money for themselves. They are only after what they are going to make. They are only after the replacement of all that they have lost. They don't want to know what you as a citizen have lost. It is them. So my viewers, a word they say is enough for the wise. What is your take on this news? Please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.